Hello everybody, welcome to my new Sunday market breakdown. We start with the DXY as usually. So I start on the monthly chart, and what can I see on the monthly chart? If I look back, we can see we are at the clear monthly selling zone and a supply and demand zone. If I look back here at 1981, we had here some clear support, then here some resistance, big sellers, here also a touch of that zone, then here resistance, and then if we look at recently years, then you can see we had here some big sellers coming in. So right now we are at that monthly horizontal black line, and as you can see, we have now a monthly bearish candle, which is not closed yet, but this is an indication because we have one more week to go till the close. So this can be an indication that the bears will kick in from that next month. So if I go on the weekly now, you can see that we already made that indicational bearish candle close on the weekly. So that's an indication. And then I went to the daily and I saw, okay, if we break this higher low here, because this is still our bullish M here, then if we broke that higher low here, then we can make here the break, then the shoulder one, head shoulder two here, then till this point, and then some kind of bearish W up, and then we didn't have to go more for more downside momentum. What I can already see is of that weekly bearish indicational candle that we can have here already a smaller bearish W. So that blue candle is an institutional candle, so it works like a magnet. So this can be our shoulder one, then head shoulder two, and then the magnet is here. At this zone there are coming sellers in here also, and then we can come back to this zone to complete that smaller bearish W and that possible shoulder one, head shoulder two for more downside momentum. So that's what I can see on the DXY if that can play out. So yeah. So my pairs that I have in mind this upcoming week are three of them. So the first one is USDCHF. If I go to the monthly chart, then you can see we have here already a clear descending trend line. First touch here, second touch, third touch, downside momentum, and now we have the fourth touch with a very big rejection candle already. As you can see, what I can already see also is we had here the head, and then if I take my horizontal black line, this is our shoulder one, head shoulder two here. So this can play out very nicely also because this was our higher low, higher high, then the break, this is our new low. So everything between the high and the low here is just a correction for more downside momentum. So if we look closer now to the weekly chart, so if I go to the weekly chart right now, then you can see we made that very big bearish indicational candle. That's because of the descending trend line that it's holding the price down. So if I look then to the daily, then we can see we broke our higher low here. So we can make the reversal pattern in the form of a shoulder one, head shoulder two. So I want the price to come back to this zone, and then we can form a 4-hour pattern. If I go to the 4-hour, yeah, we need to still have some more development of this trade, and then we can have here deceleration or just an head and shoulders here, or that bearish W here for more downside momentum. So that's what I can see. So this trade needs to have some more development. So if I go now to the next pair, GBPCHF, on the monthly chart, what I can see is we are hit at a very big buying zone. So as you can see, this is a very big buying zone. Buyers are coming in. Buyers are coming in. And what I can also see in the form of a reversal pattern is this head shoulder one, the head shoulder two, with a big impulse and corrective nature counter to the trend, as you can see. So that's what I can see. It's kind of bull flag here in that zone. So the previous month we already made that monthly bullish candle close. That's an indication. But if I look to the weekly chart, what I can see is we have here that push to the downside, and then we are making this natural W here. So these are the same highs, same lows. So we received same lows, then we can expect same highs for more downside momentum. This week we will close like this bearish candle close. We have that descending trend line that every time we touch the descending trend line, we have some very big impulses to the downside. And that week we touched this zone and we can go more to the downside. We only need to take in account that the monthly is having some very big buying zone here. As you can see, very big buyers that can come in. But if I look to the daily, then I can see, okay, we have that possible double top. This is the head. Then here, the shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2. And yeah, if we can have here some 4-hour pattern on this zone, I would like to take a trade on that one. So if I go to the 4-hour now, then I will just delete that like this. On the 4-hour, we need to have some more development like this. Then we can have here also deceleration in the form of 4 candles, or that reversal pattern in the form of shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2, or that bearish W here for more downside momentum. So yeah, this trade needs also some development too. And then the last pair, CADCHF on the monthly chart. What we can see is, okay, we already made a big rejection candle. We broke also this descending trend line here that was holding the price down for this very long time, from 2015 till 2021. So we broke out of it. If I look to the weekly now, what you can see is also that weekly bearish candle. So if I look back to the monthly, you can see we are also at that monthly selling zone like this here, the selling zone, like this, the clear selling zone here, also supply and demand zone, support, resistance, resistance. And now it's acting again as resistance. We have that FIB completion from the low here to the high, minus 27 monthly FIB completion, where the sellers can kick in from. If I go to the weekly, we have that weekly bearish indicational candle for more downside momentum. So I went to the daily chart, and you can see we can possibly form that shoulder 1, head, shoulder 2. We already made that break of that last higher low here. So that's an indication that we can have here the reversal pattern and then a 4-hour pattern on this daily zone of interest. But what I want to see is that we can have some more downside momentum, because the Fibonacci, the 61.80 is not at the shoulder 1 region. So if we can come do something like this, and the 6180 is in that shoulder 1 region, then I will look for taking the trade to the downside. So that's what I want to see. Or if we come till this region here, so we come to the 61.80 and we made an indicational daily retrace candle, then I will look further for more downside momentum, because we already had the indication that the daily bears can kick in from that shoulder 1 zone. So that's what I can see this week, guys. There are some trades that also need to have some development, but they need to have some more patience this upcoming week. So have a nice trading week, and see you next week. Bye, guys.